Hi, my name is Matthew All, founder of Recruitment Made Easy, and today I'd like to talk to you about what I believe is the most important part of your resume, and that's the summary section. Most of you will lead your resume off with your contact information, and that's correct. Your name, your address, your email, your phone number, and a LinkedIn URL that people can click into. Following that section is the summary, and this is what I believe is the most important part, as we'd like to highlight the 3 to 4 or 5 key requirements that we've met in our past that really make us the most attractive candidate for any particular role that we're applying for. And the easiest way to do this, and the easiest way to identify what we should put into the section, comes strictly from the job description. Of course, there is public information that we can include in here too, but for those of you that are applying to a number of roles, following a job description is really the easiest way to do this. If you're qualified for any role, the first thing you should do is make a checklist. If you go through any job description, you're going to find a number of requirements. Maybe it's 10, 15, 20. Well, I believe if you're qualified for that position, you should be able to narrow it down to 4 or 5. And think to yourself, if I were going to hire myself for this role, what are the 4 or 5 key things that somebody would want to know about me? And that's what goes into our summary. And we find these bullets in our summary from the professional experience that we'd already accomplished. And we just elevate those things into this section a little redundantly, but to make sure that people are not having to sift through our resume to find the key ingredients we'd want them to know about us. The first thing we'd like to talk about generally is, in one sentence, what our years of experience, the role we're applying for, and maybe the types of companies and industries we've serviced. An example of this, if you were in marketing, would be to highlight your 15 years of experience in marketing, leading teams of up to 20 for a global fintech company with 100 to 1,000 employees and up to 9 figures in annual revenue. If you've done this well, you've probably answered 2, 3, or even 4 of the key questions a hiring manager or recruiter would have had for you when they started to read your resume. Next, you've got 3 to 4 bullets to really shine, and these should be examples of specific measures, results that are tailored to the role, the company, or industry as perceived from the job description. Think of it like a checklist. An example of this could be that you launched a content marketing program that generated $4.2 million in influential pipeline for a global fintech company within its first year. At this point in time, we've probably answered, like I said, 3, 4, or 5 of the key questions any hiring manager would have had for us. And if we're doing that well, our resume is going to hook their attention and they're going to be more inclined to continue reading. Following this, I'll go into more details about the other sections in your resumes in next videos coming up. Stay tuned.